Don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
These two superstars are set to lock up for their respective teams as this six-man tag gets underway. 6 superstars, 2 teams, and let's face facts. We can see anything happen here.
I think there's a good chance we'll be seeing a painful Batista bomb tonight.
Painful would be putting it lightly. Devastating's more accurate.
And the slam.
Long distance drop.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
The first time Kofi Kingston took flight on cable television was in 2008 as part of WWE's relaunch of ECW. Eventually, Kingston soared on Monday Night Raw and held Intercontinental and World Tag Team Championship gold. Woo-wee!
Oh, what an uppercut! Ooh, sidewalk slam. Earlier, Corey, you mentioned Kofi's titles. I should also point out he was United States champion, and after a bitter rivalry with the Viper Randy Orton, continued to win tag team gold with different partners.
Kofi's also become famous for escaping elimination in the Royal Rumble match by defying the laws of gravity. But in 2014, Kofi became filled with the power of positivity as part of the group called The New Day. There are times during a 6-man tag match where the hostility between 2 teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all 6 superstars duke it out inside and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in 6-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the 2 teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a 6-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I could see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
Oof! Boom, what impact! What a stomp!
Good grief.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Ooh!
Over time, there have been various types of 6-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous 6-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Harsh impact.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible 6-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who've had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about 3-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World 6-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
There are instances when a 6-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Face first off the barricade.
Ooh, what a spine buster by the game.
Not last very long. Someone on the team has caught him.
Uh-oh. No way.
Pedigree.
Woods looks to be in.
His shoulders are down. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer. Drop kick with precision.
If a superstar is preparing to go one-on-one with Xavier Woods, they will need to be ready for educated offense. Xavier will study to learn all about your weaknesses and then attack those areas. Woods doesn't just have a high IQ in the classroom.
Oh, clothesline!
Nailed it.
What a stomp!
Good grief. The elbow.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, and it bears repeating. Xavier Woods intensely studies his opponent, so they must be ready for calculated offensive attacks.
A superstar needs to know that by the time
Looking for a repeat. He's the spine buster.
this one is over.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Oh, nasty impact.
Here we go. Xavier Woods is in position.
Nobody controls the pace of a match.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. There's the setup. Here we go, Byron.
Pedigree. Woods looks to be in some serious trouble here.
Got the shoulders down. And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
Boom! This might be it.
Oh, my.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and...
What's Kofi gonna do? Beautiful monkey flip. Follows up with a crossbody. Kofi's on fire. This is all but over.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
We'll see how long his stamina can last.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
You gotta believe this one's over.
DDT!
Beautiful technique.
Oh, right to the face.
One of the biggest nights of Kofi Kingston's WWE career was when the New Day surpassed the legendary duo of Demolition to become the longest reigning WWE tag.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Shoulders on the mat. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
What a strike. Right on the mark. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Well, the saying is that the third time's a charm, but for the New Day, their historic tag team championship reign began at SummerSlam 2015, their second time winning WWE Tag Team Gold. Then they set their sights on making history.
On the move. Oh, watch out. E-Train might be pulling into...
Oh, incredible elevation from the big man.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. And here comes Orton.
What a six-man tag match.
A striking blow.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Now let's get another look at those six superstars going head-to-head and toe-to-toe.
Yeah, he's putting in the work. This was another great moment. And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.